Hello, guys. This is Ali from Lunch with Ecommerce Villa, and in today's episode, we have the pleasure of welcoming Jordi in our show. And in this episode, we'll be talking about how we can use ChatGPT, how we can actually leverage ChatGPT to make listing that is actually more converting. And when you have a listing which is more converting, you will be better indexed. Your ranking will your rankings will be improved at a much faster pace, and eventually you will get more sales, more profit. So Jordi, the very big name when it comes to Amazon branding and in the Amazon space. So first of all, I would be I'm really thankful that you have come to the podcast. Welcome to the show. Yeah. So can you tell us a bit more about yourself, and then we'll take it from there.
Okay, first of all, thanks a lot for inviting me. It's a pleasure. It's one of my first English podcast or interviews, so excuse my English. It's not my first language. And I'm an
Yeah.
e-commerce and Amazon consultant based in Barcelona, in Spain. Maybe that's ring a bell for you. Football Club Barcelona, Sagrada Familia. So that's my
Yeah.
city. And I've been in the online business for 23 years now. I started working on online marketing projects around the year 2000. And I started being involved on e-commerce projects around 2009. Then I started selling on Amazon as well. Actually, I was selling guitar stuff because I play guitar. So guitar picks, guitar strings, and so on. And now I'm established myself as an Amazon consultant, and I also consult for e-commerce clients. And my main focus is on traffic, especially SEO, because my background is on SEO and PPC. But SEO is my core business, as I'm well.
Awesome.
I'm absolutely freaked out about A9 patents, Google patents, and how to dig on the patents so I can apply what's being said on those documents to my clients to boost their sales.
Awesome, awesome. So, by the way, how was your first experience? Selling guitars on Amazon. Did it go well?
Really bad because I wasn't selling any. There's this big music website in Europe called thoman.com, and they're
Okay.
selling 90% of the musical stuff online. Drum kits, guitars, basses, whatever. I mean, you call it, you name it. So I wasn't selling any. I was selling more like accessories, pedals, effects pedals, strings, picks, straps, and so on. So, well, it was my first experience selling on Amazon. And it was great because, well, years ago it used to be more easy to generate sales, but I wasn't
Yeah.
selling any guitars. And thank God I didn't because, well, you know that the reimbursements are killing you on Amazon. So guitars are really expensive. And if you get a
Yeah.
guitar back, and it's, I don't know, in some ways broken or whatever, you can resell it again because it's broken, so you cannot sell it again or sell it as new, so it loses its value. So thank God I didn't
Yeah.
sold any guitars. Actually, I pivoted the business to creating a blog about guitar players, and then
Okay.
generating affiliate links to Thoman, and I sold quite a lot of guitars as an affiliate,
Oh.
but not not in on Amazon.
Okay. Awesome. Awesome. So, Jordi, as the topic of our today's discussion is using ChatGPT, and definitely it's an AI tool which is kind of pretty much revolutionary for Amazon sellers.
Mhm.
Do you think that people who are using ChatGPT for creating listing, for forming listing, have a advantage over those who are not using it? And I would also like to touch on that why using ChatGPT is more effective for listing creation rather than the old techniques that we used to use.
Well, at least for me, it's easier because actually, when you
Yeah,
have a new listing, you have a blank page. So sometimes it's difficult to, write the first sentence or think as a user. So ChatGPT is really easy to
yeah,
use in that way. So I normally use it to create new listings or improve old listings, or even to check on competitors, or perform an analysis on the reviews. I mean, there are lots of users, but yeah, I think it's an advantage for Amazon sellers, especially because, well, if you have an e-commerce or a blog, you are always, well, you can be, you're always afraid of Google penalizations, so you don't know if the text generated by ChatGPT has been used before, or it's really similar to a competitor's text. So you don't have the problem on Amazon because, well, A9, which is the Amazon algorithm, doesn't penalize similar text or short text or whatever, or copy-pasted text, even that. So to me, it's an advantage for Amazon sellers in so many ways. So don't be afraid to use it. Just dig into it and create and experiment new prompts. And I'm sure it will help you on a daily basis.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So Jordi, can we show any prompts or any commands that you have been using and which are giving a really good output? Because it's all about how good input you have for the chat GPT. The better commands you are giving, the better outputs it will give you. So can is it possible for us to maybe share screen and show our audience that how to actually use chat GPT in the correct manner?
Yeah, absolutely. I'll give you some examples that actually had to write down because, well, I'm really bad at memorizing stuff. So that's why I need ChatGPT. So, are you seeing my screen? Okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah, let's pretend we are trying to sell something on Amazon.com. We can analyze a niche. I mean, this is my main use of ChatGPT, not building up listings, but analyzing stuff to then write my listings. So let's just pretend we need a hair dryer. Okay, we are selling a hair dryer. So just let me change my postal code so we can see the actual live page, because we need to change this for choose your location. We need a US zip code. Okay, US zip code generator. Well, you can generate that also with ChatGPT, but it's faster if we do it on okay, Cincinnati. We'll use this one. Apply. Right, so now we are seeing the proper search page results. So we have the sponsored brands here, the 4 sponsored products, and then the organic results. So I will focus on the organic results. So let's pretend that I don't know anything about hair dryers. Okay, so one of the one of the things I use ChatGPT for is to analyze the niche. So let's just copy paste some of the titles. So we can use also this one for women. Okay, and this one, but we can copy paste every title on page 1 and page 2. So we can analyze more stuff. So the prompt will be this is an Amazon US search results page for the keyword hair dryer. I don't know anything about hair dryers, so please, and that's key for me, always asking please, even though it's a machine, but I really like to keep it polite. So please analyze the following titles and give me the most important features on a hair dryer.
Awesome.
Thanks. Okay, so what are dryers? Okay.
The higher weightage. Yeah.
which translates into faster drying times. Okay, didn't know that. Ionic conditioning. Okay, that's another one. So imagine that. Let's pretend we have copy pasted these 60 first products on page 1, or even the 120 products on page 1 on page 2 here. So we can
Okay.
analyze the first 100 results and extract the most important features. So it's ceramic material, AC motor, ionic conditioning, wattage, and anything else. Well, actually, this could be my bullet points for the listing.
Okay.
Okay, and that's just analyzing 4 titles. So another thing I used to do is based on what you've read, give me a list of the most important keywords on the titles, sorted by most important to less important. So I can analyze the keywords
Okay.
and then maybe
So
use Helium 10 or Cerebro or Jungle Scout or whatever to check how many, what's the search volume for those keywords.
most important keyword there from the titles.
So you were saying, sorry.
No, I was just reading. So
Okay.
this one is just giving the keywords. You still have to validate from Helium 10. The search volume.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's awesome, really.
And then we can also use this prompt here. Is the first text was an Amazon search results page for the keyword hair dryer. I don't know anything about hair dryers, so please, what would be the best structure on a product page to sell a product like this one to the target audience? Let's say 20 to 40 years old women. Now this is more basic, but
Yeah.
it's still great. So I use ideas like this to shape my listing,
Okay.
and well, actually, you can do it. You can also do it using the Helium 10 Chrome extension and just copy paste all the titles or export them in an Excel file and then copy paste them here and analyze them. But it's one of the ways you can use ChatGPT for SEO and to
Yeah.
improve your listings. You can also rewrite your listings or even A/B test some titles. You have Amazon experiments, so you can A/B test your bullet points, your main image, your title. So you can generate a list of 5 or 6 ideas around the title. Let's pretend we can take this
I
dryer
mean, I mean,
here.
one thing is definitely, I mean, is producing some amazing results. But like, have you experienced any case study where the title which you made using ChatGPT had a maybe a higher conversion rate? Like, did you have you found it really effective also?
Yeah, especially
Okay.
as my clients are selling in Europe, you can sell
Okay.
in 9 different marketplaces. So you can
Yeah.
sell in Spain and it's Spanish, in France it's French, in Germany it's German, in Poland it's in Polish, and both in English as well. So Italy is Italian. I mean, the main languages are different in every marketplace. So we also use it to translate or to find the exact keyword translated
Okay.
into the new language. And another thing we can use it for is, let's say this is your title. So
Yeah.
generate 5 new titles for the following, following product title, because I need to A/B test new titles to see which one performs better.
Okay.
So you can use this for Amazon experiments. Actually, if you have a list of keywords, you can cross this information with your list. Just copy paste your list here and generate 5 titles from your old title plus your list.
Yeah.
So as you can see, well, you have the travel friendly Conair. This is the first one. Well, this is the third one, sorry.
Yeah.
Portable, lightweight, Conair on the go hair dryer. So this for traveling, of course. So you have 5 new ideas. So you can A/B test them using Amazon experiments. Another thing you can do is generate new ideas for listings. Like, I'm trying to sell this listing. This is my title. Those are my bullet points.
Okay.
So can you spot the pros and the downsides on the texts? Is there any text that I can improve or that can A/B test? Or even you can analyze your ratings. So
Okay.
let's just take these ones here, the 1-star reviews. So we can copy paste this stuff into ChatGPT, analyze the cons on these reviews. Is there anything I can improve if I build a new product?
Yeah. So, Jordi, where ChatGPT has a lot of advantages, are there any limitations as well? I mean, you still can't trust it blindly, and you have to keep your eyes open. An example of that was I made a title using ChatGPT, and it actually exceeded 200 characters. I didn't check it, maybe using Helium 10 scribbles, and the listing was suppressed, and I effectively came to know. But yes, would you like to share some limitations as well? That, like, these are things that you need to be careful. Yes, you are using an AI tool, but you still have to be careful about these things to make sure that you are on the right path.
Yeah, it's always about how specific you are when you
Yeah.
write down your prompt. So be sure you just intro the limit of characters for the title or the bullet points.
Yeah.
And also you can there's a public list of trigger words or words you need to avoid on a listing. So you can copy paste the list on ChatGPT, so he's aware that he doesn't have to use those words because, well, your listing may
Yeah.
be suspended.
Yeah. Exactly.
And also, yeah, you get on the prompt, you can say something like avoid any brands, avoid any comparisons with my competitors, avoid words like the best, or this is the greatest product or whatever. So it's always all is about the prompt. So the more specific you are, the better results you will get. So
Absolutely.
focus on what you want to say, what you don't want to say, who's the target audience, what is the main market, if your text tonality has to be professional, funny, polite, aggressive, whatever. I mean, it's always about the prompt. Actually,
Yeah.
you can use some ideas on this. There's a free extension called AIPRM for ChatGPT.
Okay.
And you can use it. It's free, and there's a specific extension for set of features for marketing or even e-commerce. So if you choose topic SEO and then e-commerce here, so write e-commerce product description, or you can choose Amazon. Amazon KDP, title and description, competitor metadata, page 1 rank, Amazon listing creator. So you don't even need to think on your site. There's an extension for that. So let's say you want to create a new listing or a new e-commerce product description. Text that you want product description for was hair dryer in English. So you have also the tones here: clinical, cold, confident, friendly, whatever. The writing style: academic, creative, blah blah blah. So you can test different options and continue writing.
That one I wasn't aware of. I wasn't aware of this extension.
This is
That is
amazing.
really awesome. Yeah,
This,
that is amazing indeed.
yeah, it's amazing. I think it was built up by a group of Indian SEO developers, but it's absolutely great because you have so many prompts already written for you for copywriting, DevOps, marketing, or if you have an SaaS, or you are into SEO or software applications or whatever. So you just name it, So you
That
can write down Amazon here. Generate Amazon search terms using a product link. So it works for links as well. So you could just grab the link on one of these listings, maybe this one, and paste it here. It's
that is
amazing.
absolutely amazing.
Yeah, it is.
That is superbly amazing. I mean, you are just giving a listing and it's just giving the keywords. That's really superb.
You don't need to think anymore.
Yeah, that is absolutely. I must agree with you on this. This is remarkable.
um,
Anything else about ChatGPT which you can touch on? It's been 21 minutes, so maybe we can touch one more thing.
yeah, absolutely. I mean, always double check what's being
Okay.
written by the chat, because it messes up sometimes. I mean, it's a machine, and machines are not perfect, as humans are not perfect.
Yeah.
But machines mess up sometimes. So always double check what
Yeah.
the results. And then I have this. Well, it's something you can use, but it's not in ChatGPT. It's
Okay.
actually another application called LongShot. You can get some prompts for free, and it's called
Okay.
LongShot, and the subtool it's called FactGPT. So I don't know if we can show it right now. Okay, yeah. So, oh shit, sorry, I forgot to resubscribe again.
Oh,
So
it's all right.
you can get some for free, but
Okay.
the funny thing about this one is that it's connected to the internet, so you can copy paste some links
Okay.
and say, yeah, analyze these links and give me a list of whatever it's most important, or the common thing, or the common text, or the common keywords you can find on these links. And you can write about a topic as well, and it's giving you the citations. So it's writing a whole new text, an original text, but giving you the links where it extracted the information from.
Okay.
So
Okay.
it's great for academic stuff, or blog posts, and it's funny because as long as it's connected to the internet, it's always up to date. So if there's anything new going on in 2023, and maybe it was yesterday, you can use a link on a newspaper or whatever for this chat to read about the text, and just write a new complete text about this news story or whatever.
Okay.
But the funny thing is that it's connected to the internet, not as chat. Well, ChatGPT is not connected to the internet yet,
Okay.
and it hasn't been updated since 2021, I think. So it's missing almost 2 years. But well, it's a great tool anyway. So if you use this extension, it's called, again, AI PRM for ChatGPT, and it's free. You can get a
Okay.
whole list of prompts for your Amazon listings, your e-commerce site, your productivity, or, well, I mean, you name it. It's there and it's free. Just use it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's absolutely awesome. So, Jordi, I know this might not be relevant to the Amazon, but overall, for the Google is, I mean, you can write blogs and articles using ChatGPT in minutes. Actually, I should say in seconds.
Mhm.
Is Google, really ranking those articles or blogs that are actually written based on the ChatGPT or that are written use ChatGPT? Is Google accepting those?
Yeah. At the moment, it's well. I mean, if you do it well, I mean, if
Okay.
your prompt is really accurate,
Oh, okay.
and you mix images, videos, text, and internal linking, it's pretty easy to rank those stuff. I mean, I have 5 blogs. I built up 3 weeks ago using
Okay.
ChatGPT, and
Okay.
they are ranking. I mean, not the whole, not all the URLs on those blogs, but maybe 20% of the URLs are ranking well. So I always launch a new blog like using 50 or 30 URLs and then adding new URLs every week. So what I see is that what's working and what's not working, and then I use that as an experiment so I can make it better the next time, or apply it to one of my clients later. So yeah, it's still working. I mean, Google is still pretty naive when it comes to analyze some AI generated texts, but the prompt has to be, I mean, it has to be really well formulated, because otherwise, it's a machine. So it will just spit out text without, with some sense, but not written down as a human. So you can say that on the prompt. You can say things like, write like a human, write like a 13-year-old child, create some random misspellings on the text so it looks like some human has written it. So,
Yeah.
I mean, just create stuff and be imaginative. So it's up to you, but the tool is there, and it's still working. I mean, at least today for Google.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. So Jordi, is 26 minutes was really awesome talking to you. And yes, people have to use ChatGPT. I mean, it kind of become look. Even I'm always using ChatGPT now for whatever work I am doing. So it's something which I'm just always using. I always
Yeah.
have it open in one tab. So it's a really awesome tool, and people should really learn it how to use it. And I think you share some of the prompts as well, that how you can actually use those to create these things, within seconds, I should say. So this was a really good episode. In fact, I really had a lot of new stuff to learn, especially about those extensions. So
Thank
thank
you.
you so much for coming. It was really awesome having you.
Thank you for having me. Thanks a lot. Hopefully, I'll see you again.
Okay. In fact, just wait. In case somebody wants to reach you out, where can they reach you?
Well, it's jordiob.com. It's written here. And that's my main website, but it's in Spanish. So
Okay.
if you check on Google Jordi Ob Amazon tools, you can find a whole directory with more than 300 tools reviewed. Not ChatGPT. I mean, I'm not there yet, but I've reviewed Helium 10, Jungle Scout, Data
Mhm.
Spark, lots of tools. So if you're
Yeah, yeah.
searching for an Amazon seller or Amazon vendor tool, just check my reviews so you can see if it's for you or not.
Awesome. Awesome, Jordi. That will be really great. Okay, Jordi. Thank you so much.
Thanks a lot. See you. Take care. Bye.
Take care.